And if you're not looking for online stuff, join a club or meet someone through friends. That's the easiest thing. You know, one of your friends having a party, talk to one of their girlfriends. They're always trying to set chicks up.
Have you ever thought about getting into LARPing?
You know
There
what?
is, yes, you will be the alpha male in a LARPing club.
I have a few people in my universe that are into LARPing. Like I know a lot of people because of paramotoring, and it's like if you can get past the silliness of it all, they seem to have a good time. They go to their Renaissance fairs, and they're all. It just seems like a wholesome, fun thing to do. I've never done it, but I saw the guy yelling lightning bolt in this like fake fight. That seemed lame, but going and pretending it's the 1800s and just having like a different kind of music festival, knock yourself out.
Yeah, that would be fun. Like playing with the foams. I don't want to do that thing we were watching a few weeks ago where people are getting their head caved in by real weapons in like Iceland or whatever.
That is not LARPing. For the 8th time.
I was making sure that everybody out there knows that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about fighting with the foam swords and fucking around in the woods. That sounds like a blast. As long as it's understood that you're going to cheat and not go back to base when you get hit, and also understood someone's bringing snacks, and you don't have to pretend to be a character. You're just the same guy, and you're fighting with swords.
I don't want to fight at all. I just want to be in the presence of some chick that devotes all her time to playing an instrument from the 1700s.
Oh, no, that's what you do. You become a wizard at one of those things. You find the hottest girl, and you're like, I cast on you a spell of paralysis. And then you pop on.
Just like one of those Japanese pornos where you
fall in love. Why'd you have to
How dedicated are you to your LARPing as you're dragging her back? This isn't a van, it's a carriage. And it's driving her away. So yeah, that's what you do. You no, you shouldn't rate people LARPing.
You ever go hey, we're 16th century authentic here. It's not rape. All right?
Back in the kitchen. Yeah, that's what you would say.
Yeah.
Except they or whatever they said back then. Back to your pot sitting under that awning, wench.
You ever go to the Renaissance Fair?
No. Looks like fun though.
Dude, it's so much fun. I went
like a king.
I did. I didn't think it was gonna be fun at all. My girlfriend and all her friends were going. It drugged me along. I'm just sitting in the car like, this is bullshit. We could be watching a movie. We could be playing fucking laser tag or something. We could just be at my house smoking weed. You know, we could all be get so high right now. And they're just like, oh, we're gonna be high. That's what's gonna make it so fun. And so yeah, we went to the Renaissance Fair in Atlanta. Enormous place. Like it's out in the woods and there's already infrastructure there like for the thing. And it's like a big fair, like a county fair, how there's booths, but the booths aren't modern. They're all old timey, and the things you get are old timey as well, like big mugs of beer and turkey legs and shit like that. And it was a ton of fun. There's like lots of the chicks there are dressed with those, like, I don't know what you call it when they're like tits are just mushed.
Push up
just mushed. Mushed titties everywhere. And even gross titties look good mushed. You mush them good enough and the worst titty will look great. And we watched a guy do fire whip. The fire whip guy, if you want to see the actual guy that I watched that day, he's easy to find. You just YouTube search fire whip guy, because there's only one. There's only one. Big hit with the ladies. They loved him. Shaved head, white guy, whip in each hand. They're on fire, and he's going to town with them. Whop, pop, whop, pop, whop, pop, whop, pop. Doing all sorts of tricks, cutting cans in half, all kinds of crazy shit. It's a great time. Great time.
You ever heard of fire poi?
No.
Is
it a Hawaiian thing?
It's like a Hawaiian thing. It's like it's like a long string or two strings with like a cotton ball at the end, and you dip it in like lighter fluid or something, and then you light it, and then you're like spinning balls of fire.
Oh, I think I've seen that in person.
Yeah, I've seen it in person with so this was like probably my senior year of college. I was at a buddy's house party over the summer, and we were all getting wasted and stuff, and then it was his house. He was like, "Hey, my buddy Joe wants to come over," and we're like, "Joe from high school? That motherfucker! I haven't seen him in 4 years since high school. What is he up to?" And he's like, "He's still kind of just being weird, being odd like he was back then, but he's a chef. He's really good at cooking now, and he wants to come over." And it's like 7 p.m. We haven't eaten since like that, middle of the afternoon barbecue kind of thing. We're like, "Oh, and he's bringing food. He's like, yeah, he's bringing a bunch of food. He wants to grill up this grilled pineapple recipe he has. Then he wants to make some pork shanks or something on there, lamb shanks, I don't remember. And we're like, hell yeah, bring him over. He shows up and he is so high on mushrooms. And he's not making a lot of sense. He's losing himself in like conversation, not paying much attention. And we're like, oh dude, well, we fired up the grill for you because we're all just drunk wanting to eat. And he's like, yeah, like just in a minute, dude, but I want to show you something real quick. Goes out to his car. 45 minutes passes. We all think he just left. We're like, that guy's weird as shit. This is a very small neighborhood. His car was visible from the backyard. He comes back huffing and puffing. Couldn't find the car, but I got him. We're like, oh, okay, all right. And he's got fire poi in his hand. He goes, they're not lit yet. And he goes, you guys ever seen poi, fire poi? And we're like, are you going to make the grilled pineapple? That ship sailed, you know? And he's like, just in a minute, I'm going to go down there. This buddy of mine's yard is very big and it slopes downward. So he kind of goes down the middle of this big yard. We're all sitting up. We can see him. And he just lights these poi. And his eyes look insane. He's so high. And he just does like, honestly, probably a 12 to 15 minute interpretive dance out there. And he's swinging. He's getting really into it, going up and down and back and forth. And like the first couple minutes, we're like, damn, that's actually really cool. And then it went back to like, Joe, we grilling? And that was that was the second to last time I've seen him. He was doing much better than the most recent time.
Yeah, that's right before the accident.
Yeah, before the fire accident. But yeah, goddamn, that was an interesting evening. He did end up making the grilled pineapple and the snacks. So
was it outstanding? Did it meet expectations?
Really good. I think the waiting an hour for it made it better. Yeah, he knew to have it. He had a captive audience, and he knew it. These motherfuckers are full and drunk. There's no way they're paying attention to me. Fire point.
Would you guys like to hear my script I wrote? Fuck.
That poor.
Is there pineapple after?
Yeah.
Interpretive fire dance.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,